Welcome to this video on trigonometry. This is a past paper from 2019. So trigonometry comes in section C, and I think it's a good question to be picked when you are choosing questions for section C. So now the question says the diagram below shows a triangle KMN in which KM is 8 kilometers and MN is 10 kilometers. Okay, and you have an angle KMN which is 92 degrees. So the first question says calculate Kn, okay? Kn, which is here. So lucky enough, the formulas for this question are given on the first page. Okay, just check them out. These are the formulas under trigonometry. Okay, so these formula apply for a triangle. That's why you are always given a triangle when you have trigonometry. So you have this formula here, which we call the sine rule, and this one is called the cosine rule. And this one is to find the area. Okay, the area. And most of these questions are the questions that are being asked there. Okay, the questions that are being asked there. So we'll pick any of these when answering our questions. Okay, depending on the question. So the good part is you deciding whether you're supposed to use the sine rule or the cosine rule. Okay, so go back to our question. The question here, Kn, so we're supposed to find here n here. So what we normally do here under trigonometry, the line opposite to this angle will give it small letter n, m, sorry. The angle opposite to this will carry small letter n, and this one will be k. Okay, so now what happens now, since our formulas are given in a triangle which is like this, okay, a b c, okay. So in other words, when you want to pick the formula here, put it in mind that this is your A, maybe this is your B, and this is your C, okay? Because sometimes the formula confuses people there when we pick the formula, okay? Confuses people. So now looking at this one, we're finding M, right? So certain rules apply here that when you are given an angle, okay? When you are given an angle here, in between two lines on the sides, and you're told to find the side which is opposite to that angle. Okay, when you're given two sides and one angle and you're being asked to find the line which is opposite to the angle that is given, here you use what we call the cosine rule. Okay, the cosine rule. So now let's look at the cosine rule. So the cosine rule is this one here. Okay, that's the cosine rule. A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. Okay, so that is our cosine rule here. Okay, but in terms of the letters that were given here, we are going to rewrite these formulas. So a, that is represented by m. Okay, so we are going to say m squared is equal to b, that's k, so we're going to say k squared plus n squared minus 2kn cos capital M. Okay, so the capital, those are the angles. Okay, so now we can use this formula and then we'll find it. So kn here is simply the m that we are finding here. Okay, so we're going to solve it from here. Say solutions. Okay, so calculate kn. So calculating kn, here we're simply going to say kn will be the formula here we have. It's we're going to say m squared is equal to k squared plus n squared minus 2kn cos m. So m we don't have, that's what we're finding, which is our kn. So m squared is equals to k. What is k? K is simply 10. Okay, when we look at here, the k is the 10 kilometers. So we're going to say 10 squared plus n. N is the 8 kilometer. You can see there. 8 squared minus 2 in brackets 10 brackets 8 cos 92. Okay, simple as that. And you bring it down, so 10 squared, that will give us 100. 8 squared, that is 64, minus 2 times 10, this gives us or we can say 10 by this, that is 80, and 80 by 2, what do you get? You get 160, that is cos 92. Then here you have 164 minus 160 cos 92. So the common mistake student makes here is to subtract this. Do not subtract this, okay, because this is attached to this. So you should never subtract it. So you don't subtract that. So m squared will be equal to, so 164. So you say 164, and then you use your calculator to perform this operation. So in your calculator, you just press 164 cos 92. This has given us negative 5.5, and then it goes on and on. Just performing this on our calculator. So m is equal to 164 negative negative, that to be plus 5.583919472. So we just add this. So m squared will be equal to, what's the sum for that? Get 169.5839. Then lastly, you just square root this. M will be 13.02. This y in what? In kilometers. You say therefore Kn is equal to 13.02 kilometers. Okay. Now your answer is supposed to make sense. Okay. This is 13.02. You look at your triangle here. This is 10 and this is 8, and this is longer than both of these. So it's making sense that this is 13.02 kilometers. You can just say 13 kilometers. Okay. Then the other question says area. Find the area of the triangle KMN. Okay. So for area, the formula we use, it is simply area is equals to half. Okay. Half BC cos A. Okay. Now in this case, you remember our B is K, so it's going to be half Kn cos M. Okay, so this is going to be half multiplied by K is 10, N is 8, and then cos 92. So sorry, the formula is a sine, not the cos that I'd written earlier. So it is sine. Okay. And this, when you perform it on your calculator, this should give you 39.9 something, and round off to simply 40 kilometer squared, since we're looking at area. Okay, we're looking at area. Then the last question here is finding the shortest distance. Okay, so the shortest distance, the distance from here up to there. Okay, so basically here you can see that this distance is the height. Okay, it's given by the formula 2a over the base. The base happens to be the m here. Okay, the base happens to be the m that we've calculated. Okay, so we are just going to say that the height is equal to 2a over the base. Okay, so this will be 2 times the area, we found 40, over the base, that is 13. Okay, Then we find the answer here, 2 by 40. That will be 80 over 13. Then we calculate for the answer. This will give us 6.2 kilometers. That's our shortest distance. Okay, so that's the question. This question is from 2019. Okay, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and please subscribe, share the video to your friends. I also make videos for sciences, biology, and also medical videos.